In 2016, teen drivers accounted for 1 out of 10 automobile accidents on the Florida roads, and with Hillsborough County being ranked 3rd in the state. Attorney Kinney Fernandez wants to help us, though, protect our teens on the road, protect other families on the road as well. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Thank you for having me.
Good. This is an important message you kind of wanted to talk to everybody about this morning, because this is something that I'd imagine, as we were talking about, you're seeing a lot of, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're seeing a big uptake, particularly in Hillsborough County. And of all the counties in Florida, we rank 3rd in terms of teens causing automobile accidents. And a huge portion of those are caused because they're distracted on the roads, whether it be their cell phone, using an app, texting, tweeting, whatever it might be. So
Now, why Hillsborough County, do you think? Why our area? I mean, is it just luck? I mean, do we have more teens on the road? I mean, I know we're a bigger county.
We are. Teen driving is going up. The accidents are going up. We're seeing a range between the age of 16 and 19.
Okay, so that's what we consider teen. Okay.
Right, and a larger percentage of those are causing accidents. In fact, 16-year-olds are the highest percentage that are causing accidents out of any particular
And obviously
age
they're
group.
Unexperienced, you know, they're learning the rules of the road.
It's a number of things. It's inexperience, wanting to show off for friends. But the biggest thing is just the distractions. And they're primarily coming from their cell phone and the number of ways that cell phones can be used. I know when we were talking, when I learned to drive, a beeper was the biggest thing that would have distracted me. And now you can get directions, talk to your friend, and take a photo of yourself.
I mean, they're literally computers in the car.
Right, right.
So as people are watching this morning, parents watching this morning, I mean, what's your message? How do we try to change this? Obviously, we're not going to be able to guarantee, you know, no accidents ever, but how do we stop this?
A couple ways. Just sit down and have a conversation with your son or daughter about how to appropriately drive a car, not to put yourself in a position to get distracted. And there's a couple of different apps that you can use or devices. Cell Control is one app that can download you and allow you to set parameters on your phone while your child's driving.
So what does that mean? Explain, because I've not heard of these yet. I'm very interested.
Right, so it can disable texting, receiving phone calls, checking your internet, just gives you control over your child's phone while they're in a vehicle. True Motion is another one that sort of lets you moment by moment keep track of what's going on with your child while they're in their vehicle. It awards sort of points, so there can be a reward system, something along those lines. True Motion is another one, or Auto Brain rather, which actually connects to the vehicle itself. You can have roadside service for your child. You can tell when there's an issue going on in the vehicle. So there's a number of different apps and devices that can be used to help monitor what your child's doing.
Vehicles in themselves, there's, you know, that's kind of the trend where they're becoming smarter as well. And I don't know, maybe that by the time our kids are old enough and on the road, maybe that'll help as well.
Oh, for sure. I absolutely foresee that happening in the future.
Well, as we kind of wrap up here again, what's your message? What do you want families to really know this morning and take to heart?
Just to take a minute and step back, have a conversation with your child, figure out a plan that works best for you and your family on how to really limit distracted driving. And if that happens, I think that we can see a reduction in the number of accidents and injuries caused on our roadways. So it's just better for everybody.
Yeah. And by the way, I don't want to have you here and not mention exactly what you do, and kind of if people have questions, they can contact you, but give us real briefly a little overview of what your office, what your team could do.
Right, so we handle injury cases, no matter how that might come about, whether it be a car accident, if you're on somebody's property and you get injured. So that's what we specialize in. That's what we've been doing for the last 30 years.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking some time joining us this morning. We look forward to having you back. And again, we'll put your contact info there. There's the number to call. Make sure to check them out online as well. All right. We look forward to seeing you again soon.
Thank you very much.